No. Good afternoon, everyone. As you know, you already have finished the topic talking about past events using was or were form of the verb to be. In this assignment, you have to see the following competences. Now I can write about famous person from the past. The second one is now I can apply the past tense of the be, was or were, and now I can read different type of text in the L2. The instructions. Choose one of your favorite famous person from the past. Could be a writer, a singer, musician, inventor, or artist. Second one. Look for the most important information about this person. The third one, then write at least 6 sentences where you can use whether, was, or were to describe him or her. Once you finish to write your sentences, arrange them in a paragraph format to write about the famous person from the past you most admire. You can see my example. Finally, share your paragraph. You have 2 types of assessment activities. The number 1 is share with your peers and do a co-evaluation. And the second activity, assessment activity, is submit on the platform will be open on Monday 31st. Here you can see the person that most admire from the past, who is Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was a very famous person in the past, and he was from Europe. And here is a video where you can watch with this video the life about Leonardo da Vinci. After watching the video, you had to start working with the most important vocabulary. In this case, I'm going to talk about professions. Leonardo da Vinci has a lot of professions, at least 10 professions. And he was an artist, he was a biologist, he was a musician, also he was an engineer, he was an inventor, also he was a famous doctor, a very well-known sculptor, also he was a surgeon. He made a lot of human body drawings. He was an anatomist, he was a cartographer, also he was a mathematician, and also he was an astronomer. If you can see, he had a lot of professions. After watching the video and you look for the most important information about the famous person you chose, and you had to start writing sentences. Here we have an example. Leonardo da Vinci was a famous artist in Europe. Then, after finishing this task, you had to arrange those sentences into a paragraph format. If you can see here, you have my paragraph example. Don't forget to leave a margin when you start writing a paragraph. And finally, we have the assessment. You had to share your paragraph to your peers. The instructions are: you are receiving a list where you can see the name of your peer. You will share your paragraph. Each of you are checking the following aspect of the writing production of your classmate. Number 1, you have to check spelling. If you found any kind of mistakes, and then you had to circle the misspelled word. The second one is the verb agreement, and then you had to color in green the mistake that you found. Number 3, sentence structure. Use numbers to show the right order of the sentence, because you have to remember that the sentence in English has a specific order. Punctuation marks. Also, you had to pay attention about the use of period at the end of the sentences. You had to pay attention about capital letter when we use proper nouns. Also, you can use a square where it's required. And the last step you had to follow is giving back the paper to your classmate for improving it. And done this, he or she should send the paper to the teacher submitting on the platform. Thank you very much and enjoy this activity.